or a custom experience related to the project. So people come and support projects on Kickstarter for all kind of reasons. All right. So the address for Kickstarter is right there. So write the address down if you're interested in going and checking out the website. It's www.kickstarter.com. All right, now I'm going to my tech update. I'm going to show you these, and then I'll be through. How many people have heard of this program called Shark Tank? Shark Tank. There's a few. Okay, it's a few. It's a few. But it's only a few. How many people are interested in going into business? Okay. Most of y'all must be in good shape then. Y'all in good shape? Y'all must be in good shape. All right. Or how many people would like to give information or provide information to other people who would like to go in business? Just a few. Okay, a few more hands. All right. Just trying to see. Just trying to see. All right. Well, Shark Tank is a program on TV. And the information to how to get there. This is the website. They have a website also. Right now it comes on Fridays at 8 o'clock. All right. It is a good program to watch to see entrepreneurs how they present their programs to get funding. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get funding for their projects. And when they start out, they tell you, they say how much they're trying to get and what percentage of their company they're putting up as an equity for the support for the money. And they're trying to get those 3 or 4 investors on a program. They call them sharks. But trying to get those investors to give them money for their program, either to increase it or to get it started. For the most part, though, to increase it, because most of them have already started their companies, because they can respond to questions, and that's what I want you to encourage you to look at it for. They have to respond to these questions from these investors about their business, about their products, and they have to be just like this. Okay, they have to be prepared. The stumbling and stuff like that, the chance are you're not going to get an investor to invest, one of the sharks to invest. Okay, so that's a good program to look at. But if you don't have access to it, if you can't make it, then go to their website. They have programs, and they repeat them on their website, Shark Tank. All right. Now, there's another. I have another web address for crowdsourcing or crowdfunding. Kickstarter is just one, but here's the website. It's called. The address is right here, down here. This particular website has other crowdsourcing funding other than Kickstarter. There are others out there. And you can research some of them on your own and see if those may be more interesting to you to get funding for. And the last one is this website. This particular website, what it does reviews of crowdsourcing or crowdfunding programs. And you know what I mean by reviews, right? How good are they? What are the problems with them, if there are any? They rank them. So, www.crowdfunding-website-reviews.com. That's this particular website. I would encourage you to go and look at them. So if you see, or you're thinking about using one of those crowdsourcing funding programs for your business, go and check out the reviews. I know most of you have heard the Better Business Association. Most of you have heard that, right? Right. I don't like them. You know why I don't like them? Let me tell you why I don't like them. I don't like them because you can have a ranking down here, and if you pay some money to them, your ranking goes up. Right. Yeah. I don't want to belabor that right now, but I'm just telling you. So I don't like BBB. I can just tell you like it is. I don't like them. I prefer to go out and get me reviews like this, where other people review how they use a particular service, and they're not being influenced by somebody else's money. Okay, with that, brothers and sisters, I'll be glad to take any questions, and that would in my class. I'm just about a few minutes over. Yes. What do you want to
With the Better Business Bureau, like you say, the social network now, is a counter to Facebook and others
Yes.
there.
Yes.
You want to go and check out
A company or something like that, yeah. And that's what this is an example. What he's saying is there's social networking now and using resources like this, which are not influenced by anybody joining them and or paying some money to have them reviews. These are better sources of reviews. All right, they're people who use them. All right, and they're not influenced by money. All right, I don't know if y'all remember, there was a big thing about a company that their ratings were, I think, C or C minus. And then they donated, they became they paid something to be an accredited member. That's what they call it, accredited member. You can join the Better Business Bureau for nothing, but to become an accredited member, you got to pay. All right, and when you pay, your standing goes up. Don't mean if your business shot me through the grease, then and I complain, your standing still go up. Okay, so anyway, that's my thing with the Better Business Bureau. All right, any other questions? Yes, sir.
Of the sources for funding, which one would you recommend? Anywhere from the bank loan to Kickstarter, or anywhere in between?
Okay. He asked which one I would recommend. I would examine your business. Examine your business. Look at your business. Can you manage your business for a while out of your own personal resources? Can you work to keep your overhead down, to manage it yourself? Remember what I said now. The more you manage it yourself, the more control you have. Once you go out to get money from anyone, you got to pay that money back. All right? You got to pay it back. And if you go to the venture capital route, of course, you're not going to have sole control of your business. So what is it going to do? So for me, I would say manage it as best you can yourself, or till you get it to a point where maybe then you can look at an angel investor, which is someone that you know, or look at crowdfunding. If something like Kickstarter, if you can work with something like that, because all of those still allow you to maintain control of your business, all right, and no one is telling you what you need to do in terms of your business. So if I were going to use the first one, it would be I would try to fund it myself, keep my overhead low, go slow. Yeah, you don't grow as fast, but you don't get burned up either. Get out there and make mistakes, all right? So you take your time, you go slow, and do it that way. And then when you get to the point where you would like to make this next leap, if you can just get a few more dollars, you can make this next move. Then you may look at either angel funding or a bank loan, all right? Because hopefully by that time, you've got your personal finances in order, you've improved your credit rating or your credit score, things like that, and you've been in business maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, so you've got a good business plan, and you've got a track record of taxes that you've filed and stuff like that. So your business has something to offer to show a banker, and so you might be in better shape. That would be the way I would recommend going.
One more question. What's a reasonable, I know it's according to the business that you're trying to start, but what is the average amount of investment for startup that you would consider for a person to be looking at business seriously?
All right. He asked, what is the reasonable amount of money that you should try to look at getting when you're starting up or just starting up a business? Again, you're right. It's dependent on the business. It's really dependent on the business. And I would say this. How much are you prepared to pay back? See, a lot of people look at how much can I get? All right? Don't forget, you got to pay this money back. Okay? So don't just look at how much money I can borrow. How much am I prepared to pay back? And then on what schedule? Do I have to have it paid back in a year or 2 years or 3 years? All right? If my business, and businesses go up and down. But the banker don't want to hear about the up and down. The banker wants their money back. Okay? So, again, that's what you need to look at. And so I won't give a figure. It's based on your business. I would just say this. I don't know how many of you have looked in the newspaper lately. A legislator on the west side just got indicted. He got indicted. His name is LaShawn Ford. He's got indicted for bank fraud. And what the government is saying is that he lied when he borrowed this money, got an extension on his home equity line of credit. It wasn't home equity, it was a business line of credit, $500,000 from Shore Bank. And Shore Bank went under, right?
That's right.
Shore Bank went under. Now, when a bank goes under, Because those deposits are guaranteed by who? The federal government.